Beautiful rally in gold last week. We have seen gold achieving record highs at 24.30. If you recall, in my weekly analysis, in my monthly reviews for gold, in my March month prediction for gold, and in my annual review for gold, you can watch in the channel. I have been recommending that 2400 levels are a must. And beautifully, gold this time has achieved 24.30. Yes, at this point, we have been sharing that it is giving a breakout which should continue. I hope you all profited. But gold has shown a pullback towards the end of the week and has closed the week at 23.45 levels. Now, what to expect? Can we expect gold to continue this up bull run? Or this is a reversal sign which will cause the pullback towards 2200 levels in the coming weeks. What is going to be our strategy in order to profit trading gold? We will see with the help of charts and indicators. This is a weekly review and I share twice a day updates for gold. First with the Asia and Europe session, next with the US session, and before the major news events. Thus, subscribe and press the bell icon to get the twice a day updates. Like, share, and comment, friends. It is always a great motivation for me to deliver consistently and to the best of my abilities. Join the free Telegram channel for live updates and be a part of the channel memberships here on YouTube to support the effort. In this update, first we'll look into the charts alone, followed with indicators, and towards the end, I will share the trading strategy and key levels to watch out for. First, let's have a look at the monthly charts. See, on the monthly charts, this was the rise in gold during the COVID times, and then we have seen that gold stayed within the zone for almost 2 to 3 years. Now you can see this rise, and after breaking out this, it is again continuing the upward momentum. This is giving you a fairly near term picture that where it is heading to in the near term. That is the first update. Next update here is look at the support levels at 2200. These are very strong supports. You can see every $200 it has formed a good base, 1600, 1800, then 2000, and now it is trying to form a support on the weekly charts at 2200. So $2000 levels, I think it is going to be a difficult level in the near term also to break past by. Now look at the monthly candle. What has happened on the monthly candle? After consolidation, the preceding month was a breakout candle, and this month it has already started on a bullish. And I had shared this earlier as well. Count the move from here to here, you will find this is almost $210 of move. And if you count it from here, 2250, if you count $200 of move here, or in fact half the size, it appears that 2450 is an achievable level, and it precisely has gone towards that before now showing up. Now the way gold has shown this swing and the way it is showing the momentum, remember it can show you a drop and then bounce back immediately. That is also one of the probabilities you should not forget. And where this thought of pullback coming from? Looking at the drop we have seen towards the last session here. Though it has beautifully respected the support levels, it suggests that since gold is overbought, chances of a pullback cannot be denied. And where are going to be the support levels? First support levels at 2280 and 2304. This is going to be a very strong support zone for gold to break past by. And if it does break below 2280, you can say then only we can expect the bears to take over towards 2240 levels, and below that more bearishness may prevail. Now this is on the monthly charts. Let's have a look at the weekly. On the weekly charts, you can say this was the retracement in gold that was way back in 2022. Since then, it has traded bullish, then retracement to the bottom. It has tested double bottom here and now trying to rise towards the top of the channel. If you look at the weekly charts, where is the top of the channel? It is almost situated at around 2550, 2600 levels, far above. Now, coming back to the weekly charts, you can see that it is forming. Let's connect from here. It is forming higher lows, it is forming higher highs, it is trying to stay in this bullish channel. Only worry point is look at the candle. You can say that it has formed a very big wick on the upside. Now see, this could be a reversal sign, but when it could be a reversal sign? Only and only if the prices drop below this zone, that is 2280, because a reversal or a pullback from those levels definitely will be difficult. If it stays towards this zone, that is 2290, 2280, as long as it stays above this, you can say the pullback will be considerably easier and it can continue to move upwards. But once it drops below 2280 level, certainly we can say we can look forward to a symmetrical candle taking it till towards 2240 levels possibilities. So in the coming week, we have to watch out for 2304, 2280 levels. At any point of time, these levels are breached. Consider that more bearishness will be seen, and we can look forward to 2240. At the same time, what I will be looking forward to is higher lows it need to respect, or at best, even lower lows are there, but it can try to show a pullback. That is one thing you should not forget. It has lot much of room still left on the upside. Coming to daily. Now look at daily chart. This is what we had talked about. Double bottom respecting the channel and now trying to continue it ascend towards the top of the channel. In the near term, the top of the channel is though a little far above here. Now look what it has done on the last trading session. It has delivered higher lows here. Yes, record highs are anyways there, but it has shown a very good pullback. Now look, higher lows means it needs to break these two lows and this third support in succession. Then you can say now it is turning bearish. So in the coming week on the first trading session, if you see first gold trading below 23.35.33, then 23.25, then 23.18.20. Once these three levels are taken, I will look forward to 2300, 2304 levels. And once it is breached, then you can say now gold is turning bearish and we can look forward to 22, 80, 70 levels, which are the next support levels. Now I will show you on the indicators why a pullback can be expected here. See the rise here, taken the support, it has seen the rise. Now if you connect the dots here, you will still find that it is respecting the channel. So remember, the breakout out of the channel is going to be something which you should be watching. Let's also have a look at the 4-hour charts. On the 4-hour charts, see erase the gains from last 6 candles in one single candle. And also remember, it has come to take the support from where the rise was started. Now look at this, price is getting reversed from 22 2320 levels. Now this makes 2320 as a greater support zone, and then 2300. So yes, these two levels it needs to break in order to stay bearish. Now look at the last candle. What has happened after dropping here, forming higher lows, it is reversed, and it suggests that in the coming candles possibly it could try to continue towards this before reversing. So what we are looking forward to, a head and shoulders possibly, which means 2360, 2370 it can achieve and then try to reverse. This is one possibility you should not ignore. Indicators on the 4-hour charts. First, look at the 20, 50, 100 period moving average. These are trading with divergence, staying bullish. Now see, after a strong bull run, it has breached this bullish channel and it is now trading below the channel. Second observation here is, I have always shared in my update that the stronger or the larger the divergence from the 20 period, 50 period moving average, the stronger the pullback is. Now it has come towards 20 period and it is now moving or heading towards the 50 period moving average, sitting at around 23, 20 levels, 23, 25 levels, which is also making it a very good support. Remember, these are trading with divergence. It needs to converge, which means slight bearishness with the coming few candles can be expected here. However, only selling entry is if you see it is staying below 23.33 levels, then 23.25 and 23.18 levels are very good, and only bearishness is below that. Look at the stochastic. What a vertical fall. A sharp fall, it was staying overbought. We have seen it reversing sharply. The divergence is at extreme and hence it can continue further on the downside. Look at MACD on the 4-hour charts. Extreme divergence coming from the top. It has reversed. It is crossed over first bearish candle, trading with divergence. Suggests there could be series of bearish candles here which can pull the MACD downwards. RSI coming out of the overbought zone here. Coming to daily. On the daily charts, I always share that the larger the divergence, the stronger the pullback. And we have seen it happening the last trading session. See here also that there was stronger divergence. It is converged. It is waited for the moving average to climb up. Then the price converged here. First of all, try to trade in the zone for a little while, waited for the moving averages to climb up, and then after taking the support, it has shown this rise. Now again here as well, you will find the divergence of the price from the moving average. Now the 20 period moving average is sitting at 2280 and the median of the Bollinger Bands at 2260. Now, this is going to be the stronger support zone for gold on the downside. Thus, 2300, 2280, 2240, 2260, 2240. Every $20 there is a good support for gold in the coming few days. You have to watch out more with caution. Can it drop towards those? Yes, it can. Should we consider it bearish? No, you cannot. It can still bounce back. Very simple. If you look at the divergence in the moving averages, this is too much. It may converge here. Stochastic was overbought, and that is why we were expecting it to drop, because see, it is identically symmetrical. Now see, it can show you symmetry here as well. Look at MACD. That was also one of the reasons in my daily updates I was saying that gold is looking forward to a pullback. See how extreme the MACD is. It is seen almost plus 60 levels, and it is trading with extreme divergence. So possibility of a convergence will increase. Now, if you look at historically, plus 60 levels, if you mark this line, you will find not in the recent times, only during the COVID times you've seen this, that gold has achieved plus 60 levels. This was the time post COVID recovery when we have seen gold, MACD in gold hitting plus 60 levels. As historically, this is an extremely higher level. You can see this was the time post financial crisis. This was the post financial crisis. This was the sharp rise, and see how strong is the drop we have seen post that. Likewise, if you observe here post COVID, you can see this, it has achieved this, and how strong is the drop post this. Now this is almost at the same levels. It can try to do so for a little while before dropping, which means the highs are now very much proximate. RSI dropping, coming out of the overbought zone. Coming to daily, rather weekly charts. On the weekly charts, too much of divergence of the price from the 20-50 period moving average. And look, where is it on the weekly charts? 2100 levels. Too much of divergence here. Yes, it can wait for a couple of months for the moving averages to climb up. It can trade sideways and wait for the moving average to climb up. Second thing, on the weekly charts, you will find that the candle was completely outside Bollinger Bands. Yes, it has exerted a pressure on the Bollinger Bands, but it will also increase the chance of a pullback here, which means that this could be the reversal indication from where prices might try to trade in this zone, moving towards 2200, 2150 before showing a pullback. You have to be careful here. If you look at the stochastic on the weekly charts, is extremely overbought, and it has been staying overbought for weeks now. The MACD, look at MACD, divergent, bullish, and extremely divergent. See this ascent here. Though on the weekly chart, there is further room for gold to rise. Now see, I have been sharing this on the MACD first wave, second wave, and that is where I have predicted that gold is looking forward to a rise. In my monthly review, in my March month's review, in my annual review, I have mentioned that gold is looking forward to a rise based. This is one of the factors looking at the waves here. RSI back to overbought. Historically, when gold enters overbought zone, or any instrument enters overbought zone, tries to show a pullback. Coming to monthly. Now, on the monthly charts, moving averages are looking upwards. This is trying to break out of this consolidation zone, and it is staying bullish. Yes, it is also trading outside Bollinger Bands, and hence, the farther it goes from the peak of it, the chances of a pullback will increase. Though a complete negative move, I do not expect for this month, but yes, even if it tries to drop, it can show you a very strong recovery. Be watchful. Stochastic entering into overbought. Look at the MACD, and on the MACD here, see this was the sharp drop, and then it has crossed over and now looking. This means it has still scope for it to achieve the highs before showing up. So it appears for gold that this is a bull run, which is definitely going to take a little time for it to come down completely. Now we have seen the charts, we have seen the indicators. Time for me to give you the trading levels and strategies so that you can all trade profitably, comfortably in the coming week. Before I provide you the trading levels and strategy, if you want to learn this art of trading, you can be part of 30th mentorship batch starting coming Monday. See how easily and simply one can analyze any instrument with the help of simple tools, techniques, and strategies. Thus, you should join this mentorship batch and cherish the learning for life. Else you can be part of my signals channel where trading as per the signals you can be profitable comfortably. So reach out to me for details. My Telegram and email IDs are mentioned in the channel and video description. Else be a part of the signal channel. And yes, many of you had also asked me to recommend a broker, because see, the spreads are the key thing here, and if you join the recommended broker here, you will get the lowest spreads to offer. Yes, join through the link shared in the channel and video description. It is a regulated broker. Now, where you should take a buy entry, I will recommend you to buy somewhere here at 2348.52 zone. This is going to be the first resistance zone for gold. This is going to be a good resistance. If you see, the price is staying beyond this. Now, this is also possible that we may see a pullback first on the downside and then a recovery. This is something you should definitely be, but you have to respect the levels. If it breaks beyond this, you can initiate a buying entry. It can show a drop and then bounce back, then also you should buy at the same levels or maybe at a slightly lower levels. But yes, these levels are good buying entries. Then you can look forward to 2365, very good resistance. And once it trades beyond 2365, I will look forward to 2382 levels. Beyond 2382 is where the bulls can be expected. We will look forward to 2400, and then beyond 2400 it is going to be 2418, 2434, and then 2450 levels. Yes, these are very much achievable levels, and beyond that, anything, sky is the limit. But I think for the month of April, we have to be careful about 2450 levels. On the downside, where you can take a sell entry, a selling entry 2336, 2333, or rather 2332. You can take a sell entry here. First support levels at 2324, 2326 levels. This is going to be a very good support. Then the second one is also very nearby at 232018 levels. Yes, this is the second support zone. Once, see, on the downside, supports are very near. 2310 also a good support. 2302, 2300 the next support levels. Now, if gold is seen trading below this, you can take a sell entry. The next strongest support is at 2280, though 2290 is a support, but I will look forward to 2280, then 2260, and then 2240. Now, this is going to be the most critical support zone here between 2240. These are going to be very critical levels here. Now, though these are larger support zone, but the intermittent support also will play out well. Let's say 2250. Taking a support from 2250, we can see a very strong recovery. This is one thing you should not forget. So as long as 2240 is respected in the coming week and month, you should not be treating gold as bearish. Take your positions accordingly. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. Do watch the daily and weekly reviews. The subscribe and press the bell icon to get the notifications. Join the free Telegram channel for live updates. Join the mentorship batch and the signals channel as well. Thank you. Have a great profitable trading week ahead. Trade with caution. Happy weekend.